Former police general attacks co-detainee over blasphemy. In Indonesia, on September 20th, the Indonesian National Police's Criminal Investigation Agency confirmed that former Inspector General Napoleon Bonaparte, yes, that is his full name, Napoleon Bonaparte assaulted Mohammed Case Cosman, Case is his nickname, while in detention over allegations of blasphemy, including smearing the victim's face with human feces.
What the hell?
Islamic leaders often challenged Case in debates because of his blasphemous ideas relating to his criticism of Islam until he was eventually exiled from his village in 2007. Turning to social media, Case quickly became infamous for uploading blasphemous videos on YouTube, including calling the Quran the, quote, confusing yellow book and the source of all lies. Bonaparte, in a statement, said that, quote, anyone can insult me, but not my Allah, the Quran, the Holy Prophet, and the Creed of Islam. He added that he will, quote, take any action in a measured manner against those who dare to do so. This is not Bonaparte's first time getting in trouble with the law. In 2020, he and another high-ranking police officer were indicted for accepting bribes from a wanted felon in Indonesia.
Okay, this title does not do the story justice. Can you break it down? This was really fast moving with so many elements. Can you break it down a little bit? What the hell is happening?
So there is a disgraced, shall we say, Inspector General policeman who is in jail right now because he's been indicted for accepting bribes from felons. Okay. He is in jail. He's detained. And he was in jail. And then this other man, Mohammed Cosman, who goes go by Case or Casey, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, I'll just say Case, was jailed for his blasphemous content that he puts out, where he criticizes Islam. He has a lot of controversial opinions, and he puts it on social media and advertises it or promotes his criticism. So he was detained for blasphemy. And while they were in jail together, this former policeman attacked the blasphemer, assaulted him, including slinging poop at him, which was apparently procured from another prisoner. Like, he specifically went to go get this poop.
Wow. Nothing says I love Islam more than throwing poop at people because they don't like Islam. I suspect that maybe a lot of Muslims wouldn't like their religion to be defended like this. I don't think this poop throwing strategy at people is something that people would like to have.
Well, he said he will take any action in a measured manner against those who dare to insult Islam, and that was, I guess, what was available to him at the time.
A measured manner, so he didn't he looked at the poop and it's a little bit too much poop. I think we should use 3/4. That would be too much poop thrown at somebody. Let's be more measured. Remove some of the poop, and this is how. Okay, that's good. That's the exact size. This is weird. Disgusting. Yeah, but do you agree? A lot of Muslims would probably be like, please don't make our religion not the poop throwing religion. We already are under. We already look horrible. Our religion looks the worst one right now. And this is,
I don't know, there might be a lot of people who support this happening to this blasphemer, saying this is you smear the name of our prophet, we're gonna smear you. You degrade our prophet, we will degrade you. This is what you deserve. I'm sure there are a lot of people who would think that he's getting his just dues.
Do we have any hadith endorsing poop frying at people who attack Islam? Is this Susanna? Is this Susanna or not? I don't know. Okay. I have no. I don't know how to respond.
Shubo was saying, legend has it that the poop contained Zamzam water.
Actually, Zamzam water does contain poop. So
yeah, it's the other way around.
How is this? How is that not in the title? Like, we really undersold this news item.
Hey, well, we can change the title for the news clip.
Yeah. God damn. Well, is this former officer gonna get any? This is Indonesia. I mean, it's not Pakistan. So, like, is this like okay in Indonesia? Is he gonna get a punishment for it, or is he gonna be?
So Case did file an assault report against Napoleon Bonaparte the day after this attack occurred. I don't know how that will proceed, but he has filed a report against him.
Actually, another thing that we're not focusing on, that we should be focusing on a little bit, is the other prisoner who's in jail is in jail for blasphemy against Islam, right? That's why he's there. Okay, so that should also be. We should also talk about that a little bit, because this is Indonesia, which is supposed to be a moderate Islamic country. And again, a good reminder to everybody that this is the best you could expect from Islamic countries, right? Indonesia, which is like along with Tunisia, Malaysia, is often given as examples of, oh, look, not all Islamic countries are bad, which is true. These countries are not as bad as, I don't know, Bangladesh, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Iran, right? They're not as bad, but again, the most moderate Islamic countries, you have it so that somebody who is disrespecting the Quran is now in jail for disrespecting the Quran, and now he has to also deal with poop in his face for all of that, which is sad.
He seems to have some very interesting views. Like, okay, granted, it's hard to get proper English translations of exactly what his criticisms is, but he seems to be propagating the idea that the Prophet Muhammad, was maybe actually a jinn himself. It's very interesting.
Right. Jinn means demon. Jinn is similar to demon in Islam, for people who don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not saying his views are correct or anything, but the fact that he's in jail for his views is already like
One
Indonesia
video
is
was
like
titled "The Source of All Lies," where he mentioned that the teachings of Islam and the Prophet Muhammad were not true, so that they should be abandoned. Quote, Muhammad is close to the jinn. Muhammad is surrounded by jinn. This Muhammad has no verse that is close to Allah, said Muhammad in Muhammad Case in his video. And
I mean, I don't think that's a major. Okay, so these jinns, which are demons again in Islam, we do learn in Islam that some of Muhammad's earliest followers were these demons. Yeah, I mean, this is according to Islam as well. Again, in Islam, not all jinns are not bad. Like when Muhammad was reading the Quran, apparently the reading of the Quran was so beautiful that the jinns were like surrounding him because they wanted to hear him recite the Quran, and some of them converted to Islam. So, and this is at the time where a lot of humans were not converting to Islam, and again, this is according to Islam itself. So, this is not like. So maybe this guy was like, look, his followers were demons. His first followers were demons. This guy's religion is demonic. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that actually is his criticism, because I have to look through very poorly translated articles from foreign press to be able to communicate that. But what I did get from what I was reading is that he has said things that, yes, definitely would be considered blasphemous.
Yeah, it's interesting that he put out these videos while living in Indonesia, knowing that, I don't know, this is a crime. I'm not making decisions for people on what they should do, but I'm just noting that living in Indonesia and putting videos out like that, knowing that this is a crime that you could go to jail for in Indonesia, is like,
It's bold.
It's bold. Yeah, good description. I do want to highlight a few things that Qasim said in the live chat. Qasim is saying poop and kafir are both najis. Yeah. So basically, poop to a kafir is not offending to kafir. Okay, so what Qasim is referring to is that in Islam, there are, I think, 9 or 11 things that are considered najis, which means impure. And that if you touch, you need to wash that area, unless it's a dead body, then you have to wash your entire body before you could pray or do anything holy, right? And one of those things that are a few of the things that are impure and najas are poop and pee and blood and pork and dog and a few other things that I don't remember, and cum and a few other things that are impure. And you need to make sure that before you pray or touch a Quran or go to a mosque, that you completely watch it. But another thing that is najas, which means impure in Islam, is a non-Muslim, which is us.
Snap.
Yeah. So if you you shake a hand, like if you touch a non-Muslim, like you shake their hand, obviously if they're the same sex, because if they're a different sex, you can't touch them. But if you if I shake a hand of a Muslim and they're like, hey, nice to meet you, and we shake hands or high five or whatever, that person needs to remember. Oh, first of all, they should be careful not to touch anything else, because if they keep touching the rest of their body, now they have to touch those areas as well. So they were like, oh my God, I high fived Armin, and Armin is impure. He's a non-Muslim, so you have to keep that part of your hand. You have to wash it before you could. Oh, and if I ever touch a food, especially if it's a liquid food like a soup or something, then that entire food becomes haram to eat, because I am I am najas. But it's just amazing in Islam. Basically, they're putting all of us in the live chat as in the same category as poop and pee, and pig and dog, which is amazing. These are the teachings of Islam, everyone. And another thing
I don't necessarily have as much of a problem being in the same category as pigs and dogs. Like, pigs and dogs are cute.
I don't either, but they consider it an extreme insult. So that's,
yeah, I guess you're right.
For them, it's a major insult, and it's also for YouTube. We're not saying this is none of our views. We're describing other people's views. We're not dehumanizing anybody. Okay, so we do this, don't strike us down, because this is a major thing for YouTube. Okay, so which is amazing, because this is also Islam. So the fact that YouTube's anyways, Qasim is saying jinns have Muslims and Kafirs amongst them. Yes, amongst themselves. Yes, in Islam. So in Christianity, demon is just bad. If you're a demon, you're bad. You're a baddie. Okay, you're not. There's no good demons. Okay, in Islam, the concept of jinn, which is the closest thing to demon, there are good ones and there are bad ones. In fact, many of their imams had jinns fighting on behalf of the Muslims in their army. So and Muhammad himself, apparently.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay, so but here's a weird thing. Okay, so jinns in Islam, they could be Muslim, they could be Christian, they could be many views. They could have many views, but this is the weird part. They could also be atheist. Apparently, we were told that there are some jinns that are atheists, and that makes no sense to me. How could you be a magical being and be an atheist? Are they just atheists, or are they also materialists that believe in science and nothing else? How do they explain their own existence if they're atheists? If you're a jinn, wouldn't you be and your entire existence is magic? Wouldn't you be more likely to believe in? I want to meet some of these atheist jinns, because I want to know how do they become atheists. It's amazing. Anyways, they have to move on.
Shubo was saying, there must be ex-Muslim jinns then. Exactly.
Yeah. We should make a group for ex-Muslim jinns, and we just tell them we know that we can't see them, but because they don't have, administrative skills, they need a community too. Or they could just come and hang out in ex-Muslim human meetings and just listen. Just like Muhammad, when he was preaching the Quran, the jinns surrounded him and listened. Maybe when we have ex-Muslim gatherings, we could tell the jinns that they could show up and just pay just ex-Muslim jinns could just come and listen. Wait, can jinns get the disease, the cove? Do we need social distancing with the jinn? No, this is getting too detailed. All right.
Well, they're made out of fire. I feel like that would burn up everything that could hurt them. I don't know.
Okay, wait. I have to use this as an excuse to highlight something because they're making this seem like we don't already have this. Somebody's saying atheist jinn blasphemous art. Okay.
Oh, we got it.
Well,
oh
wait, is it not? Oh yeah, it is. It is already published. Hold on. We already have that secularity. Look at this. This is again on blasphemousart.com. If you want to see our blasphemous art, it's all available. If you want to see the uncensored version, you can see the button right there. But we have blasphemous art with jinns, and you can see that the jinns are made out of smokeless fire, which is very accurate, to in accordance with Islamic studies and all. And we titled this art a fiery affair because jinns are supposed to be made out of fire, right? Because in Islam there are three types of conscious beings: humans, who are made out of mud or dirt; angels, who are made out of light; and jinns, who are made out of fire. Specifically in the Quran, it says they're made out of a smokeless fire. And it was for this reason that the devil, who was a jinn himself, didn't bow to Adam and Eve. Like the descent that the devil, the reason why he dissented, the reason why he rebelled against God is because Allah wanted all angels and jinns to bow down to Adam and Eve. I think just Adam, actually, I don't know. But they refused. I mean, no, they all did except the devil. And the devil was like, why would I bow down to humans? They're made out of mud and I am made out of fire. And also another interesting thing, in Christianity, the devil is a fallen angel. But in Islam, the devil was never an angel. He was a jinn that was so good at worshiping God and so close to God that he was elevated to a position where mostly angels would be able to take. So he was never an angel. He was a jinn always. He was never made out of light. He was made out of fire, but he managed to constantly get promoted and then to positions that even angels wouldn't be able to make it. But then he fell because he disobeyed God, because he kept on getting so close to God. He thought himself to be the best of all being. So he became prideful and arrogant. And then when God made Adam and asked everybody to bow down to Adam, that really hurt his ego. Like, why is it not me that is your favorite being? What the hell is it? Who this? Okay, so
hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Callie, like me, then you need to be sure to subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below. Because if you subscribe, we will send you a free copy of our Blasphemous Art ebook. And let me tell you, it is the tastiest blasphemy that you can find anywhere available today. And we are so generous with our blasphemy that we continue to send you more blasphemy every week. So make sure to subscribe, link in the description below.